What's up, everybody? So Sugar right here, guys. I'm about to do my weekly analysis, and I'm going to be showing you guys what I'm looking at for next week. All right, so let's dive straight into the chart and see what we're looking at for the next week. Guys, but through this previous week that's just ended, I'm going to be showing you guys the trade I took. Though it ended in a loss, this is my first loss in about 4 or 5 trades. If I'm a believe very well. So this is my first loss in about 4 or 5 trades, which is very nice, which is very okay. I'm very fine with it. So I'm going to show you guys the trade I took and the loss. Alright, so let's go straight into it. It was a GBP USD trade actually, and ended in loss. Well, the market was actually trading in my stop loss for a while. Let me just show you guys the trade. Let's take a look at this guy. Good. Okay, so what was my analysis on this GBP USD trade? Why I took the setup? Very simple, guys. Very simple. For the setup, I have the first touch, second touch, first touch, second touch, then I have the third touch of the trend line. Why did I take the trade? Very simple. We have this retracement here. I told you guys if you check my previous video, I said I was expecting a falling knife strategy around this area. Alright. And the market came all the way into this area, tapped from my trend line level. Immediately tapped from my trend line level. I saw this movement to the upside. So after this green candle, that engulfed these two candles, then I took my entries, I took my buy entries. The market started going in my favor, then came all the way back to stop me out, which is not bad, which is not bad at all. Because guys, definitely I followed all my entry strategies. Alright, it's not as if I went against anything. I went through all my entry strategies, through my entry plans, and markets just decided to stop me out. Alright, so with that being said, we can't dwell on losses. We just need to see what any mistake we made during losses, and we just need to move on and learn from our mistakes. Alright, so why do I think the market started retracing from there? Very simple, very simple. I believe there's a 50 fib around this area, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, you guys can see there's a 50 fib around this area which the market is actually reacting from. There's a very wild 50 fib around this area which the market is actually rejecting from on GBP USD. Alright, but I'm not looking at this as a reason for GBP USD to start pushing all the way to the world to the downside. Actually, I'm still looking very much bullish for a while, but if I see any kind of bearish momentum, definitely I will change my bias. Alright, I'm very flexible in my decisions, you guys all know that. But right now I'm still very much bullish on my decisions. Alright, now what do I think is next for GBP USD? GBP USD, I just have a feeling that maybe I entered the trade too early. But for my analysis on GBP USD, it's still the same for me. It's still the same for me. So what am I looking at next on GBP USD? Very simple. Can take away this guy for now. Very simple. What am I looking at on GBP USD? Very next. The trend line has been violated. I'm actually looking at the 50 fib around this level. There's a 50 fib here. There's a 50 fib around this level, definitely. Okay, good. Now let's go to our daily time frame. Let's analyze this from our daily time frame with lesser candles. This can be clear to you guys. Good. Now, what I'm looking at here is very simple, right? Now, this guy has been giving us. First, let me just tell you why I am bullish. Though I've explained it in my previous videos, but I'll just say it again. Why am I bullish on this pair? Very simple. We have a bullish momentum in this area, all the way from here. Market came all the way here, first touch, second touch, and third touch of the trend line. Alright, so that's what's making us bullish. One of the reasons why we are bullish on GBP USD. Alright, and from that place where the market retraced from to this upside, we are having what? A left shoulder head, and a right shoulder around here. And where is the market supposed to come to complete itself? It's supposed to come and complete itself at the what neckline, even though it's not going to break, because this is a higher time frame. Alright, so we're trying to profit from the movement to the what? To the neckline. Alright, so with that being said, we can see this push to the downside coming to form this left shoulder. What can we see from that push? Very simple. From that push to the downside, we see a break of the trend line. Around here. We see a break of this trend line. Market came all the way here, break this trend line into the upside. So this was a clear breakout retest, and it pushed to the upside. So you see this black line here, we have used it to represent our 50 fib level. Okay, now you see this trend line that has been broken. We see a breakout retest, a retest, and a push to the upside. So what are we expecting this market to do? Market is only coming to do what? To come and retrace. All right, now if you see this from a higher time frame perspective, we can see this as just a momentum. Because when we go to our 4 hour and our 1 hour, then whatever happened around this area is looking like a retracement, a push to the upside, a retracement, and a push to the upside. But from our daily time frame, from our higher time frame, this is just looking like a push. Let's just looking like a what? A push. And now we have seen 7 days of momentum to the what? To the upside. And definitely there's a rule that states that the a market will retrace probably equal to the amount of period it used to trend. I hope you guys understand me. The market will definitely try to retrace in accordance or equal to the amount of period it's actually trended for. Alright, now you can see that this market trended for how many days? 7 days. And we're having retracements for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days already, and this is looking like the 80th day of the retracement, looking like a consolidation. Alright, now what am I to profit from this guy? Like I said, all the way from here to here, you see that this area is our what? Is our 50 fib level, and this consolidation in this area is looking like what is going to happen in this area right about here. Alright, now with that being said, we can now scroll down to 1 hour time frame. We have seen it that we're still very much what? We're still very much bullish. Why are we still very much bullish, guys? I'll give you guys a reason. Now, if you see something, there's a line here. There's a line here. And this is trying to tell us that there's a change of trend in this area, like I have said. Now, market was giving us lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs, lower low, lower highs. Then market came all the way here, created a double bottom, change of trend, break of structure to the upside, retest, and a push to the upside. So there's definitely clear opportunities that is telling us that we are looking what bearish and bullish for the meantime. All right, now going to our 4 hour time frame. Going to our 4 hour time frame. What are we looking to find out on our 4 hour time frame for our entries? Very simple. Now we're still looking to be consolidating around this level, around this my black bar, looking like my demand zone. All right. Now for my entries on GBP USD, I think I'm going to be waiting for a counter trend line break, or definitely if I see a strong bullish engulfing off this black bar here, which is looking like my demand zone, then I'm looking for entries to the upside. Okay, we can just draw this to be here. Good. So this is our counter trend line. Definitely, if you see bullish engulfing to the upside, a bullish engulfing of our counter trend down, we should be looking for entries like this. We should be looking for entries like this. Definitely, this area will be our first profit target, which is looking like a 90 pip. But these are our full profit target. Alright, so and our stop losses will come all the way towards this side, looking like a 1:4 reward. Alright, so this is going to be a very good trade if it plays out the way I'm expecting it. Alright, so this is my analysis on GBP USD. Alright, now what's the next pair I'm looking at? I'm actually looking at USD card. So what am I looking at USD card? Very simple as well. USD card is actually looking very much bearish for the meantime. You guys know I'm shorting USD card all the way from this area after this change of trend around this area. I spotted the change of trend and I started shorting USD card all the way from there. Definitely market came all the way into this area. Then the market came here. I was, trailing my stop losses. Definitely this was my around this area was my first profit target, and I was expecting the market to come all the way to the downside. But the market came here as per using a trailing stop loss. I actually had 2 trades here. I had one trade around this area, I had one trade around this area as well. And no, the first trade was around this area, and my second trade was around this area. So I had 2 trades on USD card at this level. So definitely on each trade, I think I had a 1:3, 1:3 as well. So right about now, I've stopped out of break even, which stopped out of past break even around this area. So I'm actually on no trade right now. But I've been able to make some substantial amount of profits from the market. All right, now if you go back to USD card, so what am I looking for on USD card? All right, if you look at USD card, we were looking at first touch, second touch, and a third touch of the trend line. All right, now if you draw a Fibonacci from swing high to swing low, we're having this area to be our 50 fib level. All right, having that area to be our 50 fib level. And since we already know what our 50 fib level is doing for us, we can take advantage of it. Alright, now on our 4 hour time frame, we're seeing this to be a what? We're seeing this to be a what? Looking like a twizzle top candlestick formation. Alright, now if this twizzle top candlestick formation holds, if it holds and I see another bearish candle forming that is very strong, definitely I should be looking for entries on the 4 hour time frame on USD card. I should be looking for entries on the 4 hour time frames on USD card. So definitely once I see stuffs like that, I should be looking for entries. So I'm actually going to be waiting, and I'm going to be waiting on this time frame for that to form. That is, I'm not going to enter at this particular level, so that's why I'm actually waiting for further confirmation, which is an extra bearish candle to the what, to the downside. All right, so that's what I'm looking for in USD card. Definitely my first level target is going to be here. Let me just show you guys. I should be looking for something like something around this area, something like this. First level target to be around here, and then my full TP all the way to the what, all the way to the what, all the way to the downside. All right. I think I'm on AUD USD. I'm actually not looking. The only guys I'm looking at right now for actually for trades right now is actually GBP USD and USD. I'm actually not really looking at AUD USD, but I'm actually expecting AUD USD to give me some tradable opportunities. Alright, very similar to GBP USD as well. So definitely this market is actually consolidating for now. I'm expecting a retracement to the downside and a push to the upside. But the reason why I'm not looking to take trades on AUD USD is because if I go to my weekly time frame on AUD USD, this is looking like a what? This is looking like a double top on AUD USD, first top and second top on AUD USD. So that's what's actually stopping me from like taking any trade on AUD USD for now. And for Euro USD, I'm not actually looking for any trade on Euro USD. So those are the only two pairs I'm actually focusing on for this week coming up ahead. Alright, so guys, that's my time and peace out.